Hey there. I just walked to the grocery store and back, and I am tired. Well, I'm sweating because it's like 80. Well, it's getting towards 80. It's slowly climbing. So, yeah. I just want to record my thought before it disappears into the void of my brain, my dented, busted up brain. Uh, the thought is, I don't know if I'm making up the term or not, but thought is herd immunity, and I know the term herd immunity is used in the context of vaccinations where you vaccinate. I don't know what the exact percentage is, but it's something like 80, 85, 90, something, whatever percent of a population, and then they become shielded from the bacteria or the virus or the disease. So that's that. That's not what I mean by that. And I think somebody else has said this in the past. It might have been that. Might have been that Bonhoeffer guy. I don't know. But what I'm saying is that yes, even though I'm tired, I'm going to smoke because it's my last one, and I don't think I have money for anymore. Oh damn! I thought it was the 17th for a second. It's only the 12th. That would have been 5 more days. That would have helped me with my food situation, but no. That means that I need food for 5 more days instead of 5 more days have been ticked off. Anyways, the herd immunity thing. When what I'm saying is people can get to a group of people can get to a certain raw number or percentage of the greater societal population. So that subgroup can start to get away with kind of whatever they want. Or to put it more generally speaking, can get away with more and more what used to be unacceptable behavior as individuals of that group. Think of like the KKK and the and Nazis and all sorts of organized regime oppression groups. This is what I'm talking about. They use this kind of crowdfunding mechanic. And yeah, and MAGA is one of these things. They're not at the overt violence stage, really. I mean, they did it on January 6th, but that was kind of a test run, I think. And it half worked because everyone was, well, not everyone, but there were arrests and stuff. And so it took a long time for those arrests and convictions to be overturned. The worst of them because people were in jail. Some of the people ran out their sentences because they were only in prison for a few months, and people that were just in jail, they were only in jail for a few weeks. So, it was whatever. But if this Yahoo stays in office for a while longer, pretty much all it's going to take is 1, 2, 3 acts of, that get kind of brushed aside a little too easy by the higher courts and stuff, to start empowering some of the crazier whack jobs, start taking some more messed up actions. And that could start to spiral very quickly, I think. Yeah. But the main point is that herd immunity thing that I was talking about. Because it's the number thing that is particularly important, because if it was, say, in our society right now in America, it was a group of like 4,000 people, and it was like, I'm just going to use the example of like a new church, which everybody of course calls a cult, but we all know every religion is a cult, but whatever. So it's a new religion, and 40 of those people, 1%, not 400, but 40 of the 4,000 people go out, and each one of those 40 people kills, 100 or 1,000 people somehow. They each manage to successfully blow up a packed NFL stadium or something on Sunday. And, Major League Baseball stadium. They don't manage to do it. Right at that sweet spot where football and baseball are going on at the same time. They don't manage to do it. They pull it off. So they've killed collectively, between those 40 people, probably 1 million people. Something like that. Because clear cut, they got it all done. No survivors. Magnificent job for terrorists. I mean, they make the Middle Eastern guys come in their pants with that job. So they did that. Those 40 people, the entire country would convict them. Society, they'd be like, yeah, that entire cult is shit. Fuck all of them, all 4,000 of them that were guilty. The legal system would only convict those 40 people, most likely. I mean, now we got Trump, so he would say, yeah, they're all terrorists and blah, blah, blah. And he'd send them to Guantanamo and whatever. But I'm just saying, in a strict sense, the legal system would only convict those 40 people. But America, and pretty much any nation on the earth, this is the larger society would say, all 4,000 of them are guilty. But if it's MAGA, and they got 2 million, 20 million, whatever, and 40 of them do, go out into the world and start fucking doing some fucked up shit like that. Well, you can bet there's going to be spin artists out there saying some shit. I mean, they got an army of spin doctors out there. And they're going to be like, that didn't even happen. There's going to be a bat story out there, and there's going to be, well, they deserved it, and well, somebody else did it. And I mean, you come up with 1,000 different ways of that. And that's just, I'm just using MAGA as the example there. But that's because it's the quintessential thing of our time in America, right? Whatever. It could be something else easily. It doesn't have to be MAGA. It could be anything else. I'm just saying it's just an easy target to use for this point in time. So yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's the thought that I needed to get out. And wow, that really kind of wore me out walking again. I don't like to do that every day. Not yet. At some point I will, and at that point it will be Texas level hot, because it's going to be at least a month from now, and right now it's approaching getting 80 degrees at noontime. So if it's going to be at least a month away from now, it's going to be 85 or hotter when I start doing that every day. And whoo, just hang a pool around me and I'll be swimming. And that's me walking a mile. A mile there, a mile back. So, yeah. If only I could walk, if only I looked halfway decent enough just to walk there, I don't know, naked, so I didn't have to worry about my clothes getting all nasty. I don't, and that's probably violating some laws. Not to mention, I want to go in the grocery store and buy groceries, and no shirt, no shoes, no service. So that's against company policy. I never really got that. No shirt, no shoes, no service. Okay, so I got my shirt and my shoes on. You didn't say anything about socks or underwear or pants. So I'm wearing a shirt and I'm wearing shoes. What do you want? You didn't say anything about full business attire. Nope. It's a cool breeze down there, buddy. I am ready to shop. So, yeah. Needless to say, I'm not doing any of that. Oh, ooh, that was good. Uh, Water, by the way. And the water around here is pretty hit, miss, hit, miss, hit. It's kind of so. I took a couple of my empty soda bottles and I filled them with water when I was getting good water. So, yeah, thank you. That's another thing the U.S. needs to work on. Yeah, we need to get back to the days when tap water was good. You know, so we don't have to get bottled water. I think they did that on purpose. They tanked our tap water supply so that they could justify selling us bottled water. Good old, good old screw the public commons so that we can privatize stuff. Private persons. Cheers.